Hello, friends. Welcome to all of you for this Global Women Empowerment Sessions 2020. Today we have with us Kavitha from Austin, Texas. She will be talking about the power of thoughts, importance of thoughts, and how thoughts can play a role in our day-to-day life and how we can achieve our short-term goals and long-term goals by reprogramming our mind. So she'll be talking more about this thought power, my dear friends. And today is a new moon day too. So on this new moon day, let's declutter all the unwanted things from our mind and create a new space. Let's make new space for the new projects and new manifestations in our life, my dear friends. So, and before starting of our session, let's meditate for 2 minutes by connecting with all the higher masters of love and light. I request everyone to please close your eyes and start observing your normal and natural breath. Meditation is all about making your mind calm and empty, my dear friends. Now, let's invoke all the divine goddesses' energies, new moon energies, angels, archangels, and all the higher beings of love and light. Connect with them and do meditation, my dear friends. Be with your normal and natural breath. Completely soak and bask in this divine healing energies flowing from all these divine beings. Now, let's send and radiate this love and compassionate energies to all the beings on this planet Earth. May all the living beings on this planet Earth live happy, healthy, and peaceful. Let each and every person on this planet Earth become a meditator and a vegetarian for the highest and the greatest good of all. Now gently place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And you can slowly open your eyes, my dear friends. So under the guidance of our master, Brahma Pitamaha Patriji, we are doing this 111 days of global goddess meditation circle with 111 feminine masters across the globe. As part of this program, we have successfully entered into day 83, my dear friends. So today we have with us Kavitha from Austin, Texas. She is a meditation master. She is a fitness enthusiast, self-taught artist who is into mandalas, abstract paintings, and exploring various art forms at the same time. She started learning Kuchipudi lately along with her 5-year-old daughter. She's practicing her intense meditation since February 2020, and through this journey, she evolved as a self-taught artist and realized the importance of sustainable living and learning grounding techniques by being close to the nature. She's spreading meditation with her close family and friends. Both her kids and her husband, everyone does meditation. So she's taking meditation session in USA too. We are so happy, Kavitha, you're with us today now. Welcome you.
Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I'm so glad to be able to connect with you all on this platform and to be presenting this wonderful topic with you all. I would like to start I would like to start with telling a little bit about myself and how I entered into meditation and why I chose this topic. So I started meditation early this year in February 2020. A very close friend of mine, she started meditation, and Jyotsna from Austin is our mentor. She introduced this meditation journey to us, and there was no reason for us to enter meditation. I am definitely, I'm in the best phase of my life. But I was so attracted to meditation. Usually I hear people saying, oh, if you have a problem, you start meditation. If you're going through some illness, you start meditation. But for me, it just happened very organically. And I just started meditation, and I'm enjoying this path. And definitely recommend to one and everyone to meditate and stay happy, stay healthy, find your peace. So that's my meditation journey, friends. And coming to why I chose this topic. So I'm a working mom with 2 little kids. So we all know how life is in States or in any other country, in fact, for a matter of fact. So you are running constantly to attain all your, to achieve all your goals, responsibilities, or challenges on a daily basis, right? You have to take care of your home. You have to take care of your kids, drop them in their schools, and then go to work, and then take them to activities, again, chores, cooking, whatnot. There are 110 things that you'll be taking care of every single day. So what happens when you are trying to run around with these 220 things? You are constantly thinking. Your mind is constantly thinking. And so what happens when we are thinking continuously? So I'm sure this topic connects to most of us. I'm sure even if you're a homemaker or if you're a working woman, we all have equal challenges on a daily basis. So all my contemporaries around the world, modern era women, I think we can connect to this topic. And I thought, why not? Why not power of thoughts? Because that's what is happening. I'm doing this task, and I am in this moment, but my mind is somewhere else. Oh, I have to pick my son, and then I have to pick my daughter. I have to go there. Or what about that task that's going to be delivered on so and so day, that party coming up? What am I doing? So there are 210 things that you'll be thinking all the time. So that's how I connected so much with this topic, and I thought you all will also enjoy this journey with me. So let's dive deep into this topic, dear friends. So what happens? Let me just share my slide. Yeah, when you're thinking, when your mind is thinking constantly, we get 50 to 60,000 thoughts a day. And that means 2,500 to 3,500 thoughts per hour. And that is 35 to 45 thoughts per minute. And 5 to 6 out of them are pure, powerful, and positive thoughts, which are clean and selfless. And I'm sure most of us also forgot the meaning of selfless in these days. But yeah, clean and selfless thoughts. So I want to give an example of how this works out. I like giving examples frequently, just so that's how I relate to the verbiage. So hope it helps. So you have a manufacturing unit that makes, say, chargers, and you are producing 50,000 products per day, out of which only 5,000 are quality ones. So what is happening to the 45,000 chargers? How much effort is wasted? Money, manpower, time, planning, analyzing, thinking. There's so much that went into building every single charger, right? So same with the mind. When you're generating 60,000 thoughts a day, and out of which only 5,000 are productive thoughts, constructive thoughts, where you'll build something, you're making people happy or bringing smile on somebody's face, no criticism involved. Rest of the thoughts, most of us, rest of 50 to 55 thoughts will come into the negative or unwanted thoughts. So we need to take care of these thoughts. Why does this happen? So I want to take a small pause here, and also again I want to tell you another story. Like I said, I like storytelling. So a disciple goes to his guru and asks, give me one quality that you have and I don't have. Guru says, awareness. Then this disciple goes in search of awareness. He walks a mile away thinking about awareness and thinking more about how to attain awareness, and comes back to the guru again with confusion and asks, what does it mean again? Guru quietly says, awareness. Then again he goes thinking to find awareness ASAP, because we want everything instantly now, right? So he also wants to attain awareness instantly, and comes back to the guru and asks, what am I supposed to do? What does it mean again? I'm thinking, but I don't know what to do. Guru answers, awareness means awareness, and it means awareness. Don't think, just be aware. So that's what we have to do in order for our 60,000 thoughts to utilize our 60,000 thoughts that we generate on a daily basis. May not be 60,000. We may not convert all the 60,000 into quality thoughts, I would say, and I'm sure no one will get it in one day. We are not going to get that overnight. It's going to be a process. It's going to take effort, but it helps. Awareness helps. Mindfulness helps. As we are constantly thinking, we are busy. Mind is busy. What's happening around the world? We try to watch debates, football game, IPL. Oh, Sunrisers are winning. My neighbors bought a new dog. That new friend of mine, she bought a Range Rover. We are busy gathering information about necessary, unnecessary, wanted, unwanted information all the time. So take a step back and look within instead of outside world. When walking for a break, what do? Oh, who is this? I've never seen this guy in the neighborhood. Instead of thinking that way, try to look within and try to understand what's going on in your mind. Analyze your thinking pattern. Is this the right thing that I'm thinking? Okay, if it's not the right thing, how can I change my thinking in a better way? Good or bad thought, friends, we create our thought. We are the creators of our thoughts. So you need to talk to yourself and be aware that I myself am creating this thought. So I need to make this thought useful. I need to make this thought positive in order for me to be happy and also for my surroundings to be happy. And thinking is just like water flow. It is always flowing. We need to channelize it. And how does that happen? By practicing meditation regularly. But again, there is a jargon here. I've met many people who thinks meditation means stop thinking. And they'll say, Oh, I tried meditation several times, but I cannot do this. This is not meant for me. I'm not old enough. I will do this. I'm saving this for my retirement. You don't need to be old in order to meditate. Meditation is for everyone. What do you do for you to be physically fit? You work out, you take care of your diet, you walk, you go to gym. So you do several exercises, right? Different patterns. The same way, how do you keep your mind fit? With meditation. So meditation really helps to be aware and to be mindful all the time. And that will not come in one day again. It's a constant practice. You need to keep that practice. You need to exercise it on a daily basis in order for you to get into that zone and be mindful and be aware of your thoughts. Let's go back to the question about when we ask, like, on your busy day, like I talked about my day, how my day is initially. So I just want to revisit that busy day one time, and then we move forward from there. So when you ask your friends or family or whoever, how was your day? So what is the answer that most of you get to hear? What I got to hear most often, and I am including myself too here, I used to answer the same way, and most of these examples are, I would say, mine rather than anybody else's. So yeah, it was a busy day. I'm stressed out. It was running around all day. I'm tired. My mind is not working. I need a break. So all the time, I didn't have a good time with my boss today. So I think most of us will tend to hear this kind of answers most often. And very rarely we get to hear, oh, it was a pleasant day. It was okay. I had a good day. My boss was a little rude, but that's still okay. It happened, and that's okay. This is awareness. So how often do we hear people talking like this? So what's the difference between answering that way and this way? You can say, oh, I was open. I was just not diplomatic. This is not diplomatic here. This is awareness playing the game here. What's happening? So when you say, oh, I'm stressed out, had a bad day, busy day, very less time, too much work, and I didn't have a good time, boss didn't recognize me. So what's happening? You don't leave it there. You carry it to home. You carry it to your kids. You carry it to your husband. You carry it to your friends. So you are passing these vibrations to everybody that you're communicating with, that you're coordinating with. On your way, I used to call a friend and then talk to her about my bad day. And then we used to converse related incidents. Oh, then she'll say, oh, yeah, I had a bad day too. Oh, yeah, that boss, see, I don't know what they think of. Then what happens? You come home, you scream on your kids. I used to do that. If you have a dog, even you will send your vibrations to your dog as well, most often. So you are passing that negative energy not only to you, I mean, you're not only keeping it with yourself, but also sharing it with every single person that you're communicating with, physically or virtually, and sending the negative energy out. So one or the other way, it impacts so many people's day. Instead of having a good day, it might turn out into a bad day. So being aware and not carrying past and also not thinking about future helps in this situation. So good or bad thought, again I'm repeating, you are the creator of your thought. You need to tell yourself, I'm aware, I'm creating this thought. I've heard it many times from different people. Oh, that thought came to me. It hit me. Thoughts don't come to us flying from anywhere. We create our thoughts. And when you analyze this, there's no blame game. So we are comfortable most of the times justifying that boss is not right, creating turbulence. We don't stop it, right? So just being aware and being mindful helps. Instead of carrying your past and being disappointed and carrying it to several other places, if you try to be aware, leave the past and stay in the current moment and try to enjoy that moment, try to live that current moment, it helps. I tried, it works, and I hope you can practice. Then moving on, thoughts can be negative thoughts, positive thoughts, necessary thoughts, and unnecessary thoughts. So, negative thoughts, anger, resentment, anxiety, criticism. Positive thoughts are pure, powerful, clean, selfless, necessary, agenda based. Most likely, these will be like I have to pick my kid at 5 p.m., I have to start at work at 4 p.m. Then on my way, I have to stop, collect groceries, and then take my kid to swimming, and then from there go back. So I have to cook. So this is more of agenda based. You are not thinking positively or negatively. You're not hurting anyone. It's just agenda based. And again, there is a possibility that you can convert this necessary thoughts to positive or negative thoughts. I have to pick my kiddo at 6 p.m. But oh my gosh, traffic is gonna be crazy. I wish some magic happens, the road is clear, and somehow I fly, and then I pick my kiddo and then just go home. So, but then when you're really actually driving, there's traffic, there's some accident on the road, you are stuck. I know that's not a good moment to be, to not get disappointed and all, but again, you already had some expectation attached to this particular task. So wherever there is expectation, there is hurt. So don't attach your selfish expectation to a thought in order to make it a negative thought. Translate it to a negative thought. So as far as you can keep it neutral, it's well and good. Unnecessary thoughts, not in one's control. These are more like, why did she do this to me? Why is she wearing that earrings? I don't like those kind of earrings. Why is it so cold today? I don't like this weather. So thinking about the moments which are really not in your control. You don't have to do anything with those, but you're still thinking about them, wasting energy. So unnecessary thoughts, something to keep an eye on when you come across next time. So how do you overcome this? Again, be aware. How can you be aware? Accept the present moment and practice awareness. Do it as an exercise. Again, friends, start with 10 minutes a day. And when you practice this on a daily basis, it becomes a habit, and it's a good habit. Try it. So mindfulness brings awareness, and how you can practice mindfulness by being in the moment, by grounding, with self-love, by reading books, by enjoying the nature, spending time with plants. So these are all great techniques to be aware and to be mindful. Let's go to the next slide. So thoughts are energy, words are energy, and actions are energy. We have heard this in several wisdom sessions. Energy flows where attention goes. So every form of energy can be used for constructive and destructive purposes. So whenever you create a thought, your energy is flowing there. So humans live 80% in the past, 15% in future, and only 5% in the current moment. So think about it, 80% in the past. So most of the times we are living in our past. How often are we happy with the past incidents? Very rarely. Most of the times, what do we carry? Oh, it should have happened in this way. It could have happened like this. I expected it to go this way, but it didn't go that way. I wanted it to be like this, but it didn't. So what is happening here? Just be aware You expected something to happen, to turn out in a specific way, and it didn't turn out that way. And what is the outcome of it? Disappointment, hurt, and you're carrying it, which is again not good for you, for your surroundings, and for your health as well. 15% in the future, wish that will happen. I have to go there, I have to get this. So I want to become a director. I want to earn such and such money. Then I'll be happy. Don't wait for that to be happy, dear friends. Enjoy your current moment. Be happy with what you have. Please make sure, be thankful to whatever you have, and gratitude. You need to express gratitude to the universe, to your friends, to your family, for whatever situations you have faced. That way you try to enjoy your current moment. So live in the moment is basically what we are saying. We may be using 5 or 6 sentences in a minute, but 35 to 45 thoughts in a minute. So thoughts are huge in number. Also, let's talk about positive and negative thinking. Meditation helps for our mind to be fit. Meditation is being in the present. Meditation is transforming inside out. It is bringing us back to the present moment. Positive thinking is what we want to believe in, we want to live in, but yet when we come across something that is not expected, we start blame game, fear, jealous, comparison, hurt, pain. So this is a spectrum. One is associated with the other, one is dependent on the other, and that flows. So any thought that disturbs my mind, if it does not make me feel at ease or make me feel uncomfortable, vibrations passed at that moment will disturb the environment. This is negative thinking. So how can we create positive thinking? Source of the thought. Who is the source of the thought? We talked about it. Self. We create our thought. We are the creators of our thoughts. So what is feeding the source? Information. And where is this information that you're feeding your mind? Where is this information which is used as a diet that you're feeding your mind? Information is coming from reading. You listen, you read, you discuss. That gets stored in your subconscious constantly. Oh, you're on Insta, you're on Facebook, you're on WhatsApp. First thing in the morning, you wake up, your phone, WhatsApp, you have 262 messages that you have to go through immediately. Good and bad, positive or negative. Register. You registered all those messages. Then Insta, then Facebook, then whatnot, YouTube. There's so much of social media out there, so much that anyone can consume information from. I'm just giving some examples. So you need to take care of your information that you're feeding your mind on a daily basis, because you have sown the seeds of listening, watching, reading the emotions, and we are going to fill our brain with it. So our focus should not be what's happening in the world first thing in the AM. It can wait. That is not going to go anywhere. We have 24 hours in a day, and worldwide information can wait for a few hours, right? So what do we do first thing in the morning? Our focus should be more on pursuing positive information, one or the other way, attaining some wisdom, dwell in positivity, meditate. So if we cultivate this habit, that becomes a practice. You don't need to put an effort every day when you already have been practicing it. That becomes a part of your life. I've been practicing it and it helps. Again, I'm saying we don't get this overnight. I cannot be like, oh, I'm doing meditation for past 6 months. I'm positive, I'm enlightened. I definitely say that's not the right statement. I am in the path of getting there some other time, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 20 years. I'm just cultivating a habit for me to think positive, to be aware, to be mindful, and to keep my mind fit along with my physical fitness. So mindfulness should be your first priority. How? Again, I just want to give a small example. Like in this pandemic, most of us are working from home, many of us. So a mom, she has a small baby in the crib. She has a 10-year-old son, and she has all the chores to take care of, cooking, household, and also she's working. She's attending her meeting, she's taking calls, she is attending the son that's doing online lessons, and she's also keeping an eye on the baby that's in the crib. Baby cries. Um, just go back, friends. She's doing every single thing. She's taking care of all the stuff inside the home, and baby cries. So, what's her priority out of all the tasks that she's doing? What's her priority? Taking or attending the baby. So, taking care of the baby. So, that's her priority. So, mindfulness is your baby with all the due respect that you are doing on a daily basis, on a regular basis. Mindfulness, if it becomes your first priority, life is definitely gonna be happy, and it will be a miraculous life. Also, how often do we clean our mind? It's just like there is so much memory on your computer or on your phone. You fill in that with so much information and you're not cleaning it. What happens? Memory is full, and you're unable to fit in any more data, and you're unable to fit in any more pictures, any more videos, no more messages. Your phone stops working. The same way your mind, there is a need to clean your mind on a regular basis. It's like emptying the trash. Forgive, release, clean. Not for anybody else, but for your own self. Fresh mind is energetic mind, is an energetic mind. It is a walking temple. So it's a high energy field. So we need to keep it pure and clean. Emotional thoughts are negative thoughts, which lead into energy depletion. So take care of your energy, use it very carefully. When you take care of this, once you start this as a drill on your daily basis, mind will become powerful and will not depend on others to be content or sad. So if you don't work out for a few weeks, what happens? Your fitness levels change, you put on weight, your body operates differently, your weight changes, and whatever asanas you used to do in yoga, like I used to stretch completely, like, even for Padahastasana, I used to touch my knees with my head. Now my head is not going there. So that happens very frequently. If you have noticed, I noticed. So take care of your mind. Cleanup is a necessity, and not just a requirement, but a necessity. So irritation, aggression, upset, when you are irritated, when you are upset, energy depletes. These are all negative. These are all the outcomes of negative thoughts, and energy depletes. Same with dependency. Dependency is an addiction. I cannot live with tea. I need my tea at 6 a.m. in the morning and 6 p.m. in the evening. And one day, for some reason, you had to miss your tea. What happens? You are constantly saying that. I need my tea, I need my tea, I need my tea. You had an expectation associated with it and you missed the tea. You will have headache, you function like your battery is about to die or literally died. So your body won't function in an efficient way. So what happens? Oh, I can live without tea today. That's fine. I can adjust with green tea. I can adjust with hot water, herbal tea. There's an alternative. So just be aware and try to tell yourself that there's an alternative. I can live without it. So I've seen many people getting out of these addictions and then being happy. Expectations from people around us. Again, whenever you expect something, and if that expectation is met, you are happy. When if the expectation is not met, again, hurt follows, depletion of energy. So take care of your energy. From here, I was trying to search for books on mindfulness and awareness, and I came across this wonderful book called Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. He's a great writer. He was born in Germany, and at the age of 29, he um, underwent his inner transformation. And next few years, he spent in understanding, integrating, deepening the transformation. And he began to work in London with several individuals, team of people, counseling them, helping them. And currently, he's in Vancouver, Canada. Eckhart Tolle is author of this great book called Power of Now. So I just want to um, show you some or talk about some key takeaways of this Power of Now book and share the key takeaways with you, friends. So, what's the big thought that helped Eckhart Tolle to transform? So he was depressed. He had some suicidal thoughts, or he was undergoing depression. And one day he had this thought: I cannot live with myself any longer. So this was the thought, and kept repeating itself in his mind. Then suddenly he became aware. So again, friends, we are talking about awareness here. So he became aware of what a peculiar thought it was. Am I one or two? I cannot live with myself. So there must be two of me, the I and the self, that I cannot live with. Maybe I thought only one of them is real. So think about this, friend. So he's aware here, and then he's thinking, how can I not live with myself? Am I one or two? So that awareness helped him to transform himself completely into a positive being. And here he is with so many books out there, helping people, counseling people. And this is a really wonderful book on mindfulness, on awareness. And let's talk more about some more key takeaways from this book. In this book, he also talks about mind patterns. Most of the times, how your thinking patterns are like repetitive. And once you analyze the repetitive thinking patterns, you will be able to analyze how many of them are positive, how many of them are negative, neutral, not required. And then once as a spectator, when you notice these thinking patterns and try to correct yourself, when you on and off your thinking, not just continuously thinking, but take a pause, switch the off button, and then think about it, be aware, and then correct your negative patterns, and then go from there. That helps. And also he did talk about not living in the past, not living in the future, but this is the moment you have to live. Right now is the moment. So he did talk about great things in this book. Let's talk about key takeaways. So you're not your mind. So he's saying your mind is a great tool if properly used. Most of us don't consciously use it. We are so identified with the illusions and identities conceived by the mind that we have lost touch with our true inner being. That's true most of the times. So illusions, identification with the mind. So people think their job title is their identity. Most of the times, I'm not saying every single person, but some of them, they think I'm so and so. So that is your job. It's just a job. And even to understand that definitely takes time for anyone, including me. So positions, job title, social status, education, abilities, relationships, religion, family history, these are all external identities in our minds. They are not us. And in order for you to understand what you are, what your identity is, you just need to take a deep dive, try to do an inner journey rather than outer journey, and understand who you are. Our mind is constantly complaining, comparing, judging, speculating. Yet most of us are aware of incessant mental noise, and we do not have a off switch for our mind. So, like I mentioned, sometimes when your mind is constantly thinking, if you have an off switch, just press the button and try to take a pause and try to analyze. Like author, he was aware, I and self, are we two different entities, or are we just the same person? If we are, if I and self are the same person, then why is I not willing to live with self? Why is self not willing to live with I? So that kind of analysis helps in order for us to not complain so much, to not judge people, to not speculate, and just be happy with what you are, you know. And again, all these techniques, like spending time with nature, grounding techniques, self-love, reading books, most of these will definitely help you to be in the moment, to be aware, because when you're in the nature, enjoy the nature, listen to the bird sound, flower. When you see a flower, try to appreciate the beauty of the flower, try to appreciate, talk to plants, they talk back to you. So there is so much that we can do, instead of complaining, judging, speculating, comparing. So if you try the other techniques, they work, and definitely helps a lot. Power of now, illusion of mind. So usually, like we repeatedly talked about, the past is only memory traces in the mind, and the future is an anticipation that will not happen. So both don't exist at the present moment, and now is the moment. So try to live in the now rather than talking about past, rather than talking about thinking about future. And living in the future will not help you. Living in the past will not help you. It, in fact, will spoil your mood, will spoil your day, and then attach negativity to it. That is not going to do any good to you. So try to live in the moment. Now is the moment. Even though I didn't had a good day at work, it's over, right? It's over. That happened. It shouldn't have happened. But now is the moment. I'm enjoying my tea now. I'm enjoying my coffee now. My kids are playing. I'm blessed. So the living in now will help you not think about past, not think about future, but enjoying the moment, current moment. So power of now also talks about free yourself from the mind. Like friend's mind is definitely a constructive tool or a destructive tool. If it's constantly thinking negativity, what happens? People, we are seeing many cases of depression, right? So they don't want to come out of that thinking. And if Ravana had not thought about kidnapping Sita, Ramayana wouldn't have happened. If he was aware, maybe I was just thinking this morning about this example, if he was aware for that moment, and if he had thought about, oh no, she's Ram's wife, I wish, she's beautiful, she's a great lady, but I shouldn't be touching her. Maybe he was aware and Ramayana wouldn't have happened, guys. So I was just thinking, awareness helps, and free yourself from the mind. How can you do that? It's more of thoughts. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of the voice in your head. Listen to your thoughts, especially repetitive thought patterns. I already mentioned about this. And emotions, again, emotions. What's on your mind, including subconscious thoughts. So observe the feelings, but not the people and events. Because when you attach the emotions that you're carrying from the other person, again, disappointment, hurt, these will be the outcomes of those emotions. Don't get attached to those emotions. So observe the feelings and not the people and events, and make sure to analyze your thought patterns and definitely go back and correct your thought patterns. So pain body. So this is basically talking about residual pain from the past, which is like negative energy, which is accumulated from the past, which is like negative energy filled in your pain body. So this is a form of anger, irritation, depression, etc. So again, free yourself from all these. Don't compare, don't judge, forgive frequently, release, clean up your mind frequently, and express gratitude. All these techniques definitely help. And do's and don'ts, in order to free your mind, observe them impartially, accept them as they are. Okay, my boss wasn't good to me, and that's okay. What can I do? It's not in my control. Accept the fact that the boss wasn't nice to you. That's okay, right? It's not the end of the world. We're not going to die. So there's next day, and every dog has a day. So tomorrow may be our day. Don't judge, don't condemn, think, do not think, or do not analyze so much, don't get into this negativity so much. So just try to be aware of your thinking patterns, and then go from there. Focus on the now. Again, how creating time. Again, don't live in the past, don't live in the future, live in the moment, accept the moment, enjoy the moment, do's and don'ts. Um, Withdraw your attention from the past and future, and live in this moment, and don't wait for something to happen which is 10 years down the lane. And don't attach your happiness to that thought that, okay, when I become so and so, when I buy this luxury house, when I buy this luxury car, I'll be happy. Do not attach yourself to that particular future happening. Who knows? It might happen, it may not happen. Be happy with what you're. I'm happy in this house. I have my kids, my husband. We are happy. We are a happy family. I mean, accept your current. Be happy with your current, and do not depend on your goals or for fulfillment. Right? We just talked about the example. So accept the present moment, and live with the present moment awareness, and also accept and surrender to what it is. Even though sometimes current is bitter, but accept that, yeah, that's fine. And this too shall pass, right? We all have seen that, experienced it most of the time. So accept the fact and then move on. Tomorrow is a better day. Maybe the next hour is going to be much better than the past or this hour. So move on and be happy. So inner body self-healing. So I would like to talk about this as well. So when you meditate, when you bring consciousness and connect with your inner self, you raise your vibrational frequencies, strengthen your immune system and self-healing capabilities, and slow down the aging process. So when you live in the current moment, you are only feeling physical comfort. So try that, it might help. So this is definitely a wonderful book, a great book. Try to read it if you have time. Power of Now. It did open a lot of doors to my thinking patterns, and then I had so many questions, and I may go back and revisit the book again, because one time is definitely not sufficient for me. And also, I discussed with a friend who is like-minded, and who also want to discuss this kind of books in order for answering questions and try to understand if we are thinking right and stuff. So that also helps. So I hope this was insightful. But again, thank you so much for listening, and definitely I had a wonderful time talking about this topic, connecting with you all this morning. I hope you enjoyed my session and connecting with me at the same time.
Hi, Kavitha. Let's do meditation.
Okay, let's meditate. So let us dive into meditation, friends. Today, we all together will practice Anapanasati meditation. Sit comfortably, cross your legs. Kindly take off your glasses if you're wearing any. Clasp your hands, fingers into fingers. Close your eyes and just relax. The best way to completely relax is to become one with our own breath. This breath is so powerful. It's consciously built. Let us make a journey towards our inner self by being connected to our breath, natural breath, soft breath, and thankful breath. My thoughts are my creation. I'm the creator of my thoughts. I now realize this is me. My thought has an influence on my body and my subconscious. I'm a positive being. And my thoughts are beautiful. Focus on your breath. Whatever happens around me, pleasant or unpleasant, whatever people say or do, I now will sit back and control my thoughts and channelize the thoughts to a different direction. We are collectively meditating and release the thought, asking the universe, from today, please so that I can bring a smile in someone's face. Collective thought is very powerful. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kavitha. It was an
Thank you,
amazing.
Lakshmi, for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. It was an amazing session, beautifully explained and very clearly explained about the thoughts and the importance of thoughts and how we can change our thought patterns. Beautifully explained, like practical examples with practical examples. Thank you so much once again, Kavita. Thank you so much.
Immense gratitude to you, Sri Lakshmi. So much heartfelt thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I love your full moon, new moon meditation sessions. And fortunately, I had to do it on this day. I had to connect with you. So you're such a positive soul, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Kavita. Thank you so much. Really, it's an inspiring session. Like so lot many points you have shared about the wisdom from the Eckhart Tolle, and I liked it very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we have received comments like wonderful wisdom and meditation session.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you so much, Kavita. Once again, thank you so much, and happy new moon and happy Devi Navaratri also. From tomorrow, we are celebrating Navaratri.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much.
Yeah, have a blessed day, you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Friends, hope you all have enjoyed today's meditation and wonderful wisdom sharing by Master Kavita from Austin, Texas. Let's connect tomorrow with one more master. Until then, signing off. Bye. Bye.